Before you put your next meal into the microwave today, I want you to do one simple thing. Look at the container holding your food. Ask yourself, was this container really made to handle heat? Because something sitting in your kitchen right now may look harmless, may feel convenient, and may have been used by your family for years. But when certain materials are heated again and again, they may not always behave the way you expect. And the surprising part is this. Many people are not worried about the microwave itself. They are worried about the container, the cup, the plastic bowl, the old food storage box sitting in the cupboard, the takeaway container they washed and reused because it seemed too good to throw away. For many older adults, these small habits become part of everyday life. You cook once and reheat several meals. You store leftovers to save money. You prepare food ahead because standing in the kitchen every day is not always easy. And those habits can be helpful, but sometimes convenience can make us overlook simple safety questions. Now, I want to make something very clear before we continue. A microwave does not automatically cause cancer. Microwaves do not make food radioactive. And using a properly designed microwave-safe container according to the manufacturer's instructions is generally considered safe. The concern is not the microwave. The concern is whether certain containers are suitable for high temperatures and whether chemicals from some materials can move into food under certain conditions. This is an area scientists call chemical migration. And today, we are going to talk about the four types of containers you should think twice about putting in your microwave, why heat changes the situation, what mistakes many seniors unknowingly make, and the simple kitchen changes that can help you make safer choices. Because sometimes protecting your health is not about making dramatic changes. Sometimes it starts with something as simple as changing what you put your food in. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sophia Adams, and welcome back to the channel. Here, we take the health concerns many older adults are quietly dealing with and explain what may really be happening inside the body using clear science, practical advice, and simple steps you can use in everyday life. If you are over 55, retired, caring for an older loved one, or simply trying to make smarter choices for your long-term health, you are in the right place. Let me tell you about someone I'll call Margaret. Margaret was a 71-year-old woman who loved cooking for herself. After her husband passed away, she learned to prepare larger portions of food on weekends so she would have meals ready throughout the week. She made soups, she cooked vegetables, she prepared healthy meals that saved her time and energy. But almost every day, Margaret reheated her food in the same plastic containers she had owned for many years. Some of them were scratched, some were slightly cloudy, some had lost their original shape after years of washing. But Margaret never thought much about it. She believed what many people believe. If it is sold in a store, it must be completely safe. Then one day, while speaking with her daughter, the conversation changed. Her daughter asked a simple question. Mom, have you ever checked if those containers are actually microwave safe? Margaret laughed at first. She had never thought about it. She had been using those containers for years. Nothing had happened. No container had melted. No food looked different. So why worry? But that question stayed in her mind. And that is when she started learning something many people never consider. The problem is not always what we can see. Sometimes the things that deserve attention are the things happening at a level too small for our eyes to notice. Before I tell you what Margaret discovered, I want you to think about your own kitchen. Do you usually microwave food in plastic containers? Do you reuse old takeaway containers? Do you heat food in containers without checking whether they are microwave safe? If you are comfortable sharing, write your answer in the comments. Have you been using the same food containers for more than 5 years? Now let's talk about the first container you should be careful with. Number 1. Old, scratched, or damaged plastic containers. This is one of the most common mistakes people make. Many of us have that one plastic container we refuse to throw away. The lid still works. It still holds food. It has been part of the kitchen for years. Maybe it belonged to a family member. Maybe it came with a set you bought long ago. But plastic does not stay exactly the same forever. Repeated heating, cooling, washing, and physical damage can change materials over time. A container that was once smooth may develop scratches. Those scratches can create tiny areas where food particles and residues collect. And when heat is added, the interaction between food and packaging can change. This is especially important when the food contains oil or fat. Think of your container like a protective barrier. When that barrier becomes worn down, it may not perform exactly as it did when it was new. This does not mean every old plastic container is dangerous. It means older, damaged containers deserve more caution. If a container is cracked, deeply scratched, discolored, warped, or smells unusual after washing, it may be time to replace it. Number 2, single-use takeaway containers. This is a habit many people have because it feels practical. You order food, the restaurant places it in a plastic container. You finish the meal. Instead of throwing it away, you wash it and save it. It feels responsible. It feels economical. And there is nothing wrong with wanting to reduce waste. But here is where many people misunderstand. A container designed to hold food temporarily is not always designed for repeated heating. Some takeaway containers are made for transportation and storage, not for being placed in a microwave several times. A container may be perfectly fine for carrying your meal home, but not ideal for repeated high-temperature use. This is where being a little more selective can make sense. Number 3, plastic containers without microwave-safe labeling. Many people never check. They simply assume it is plastic, so it must be okay. But different plastics are made differently. Some are designed for cold storage. Some are designed for room temperature. Some are designed to tolerate heat. The label matters. If you cannot confirm that a container is intended for microwave use, choosing another option may be the safer decision. A simple glass dish can often be a better choice for reheating because it is designed to handle heat more consistently. Number 4, foam containers, including many styrofoam food containers. These containers are popular because they are cheap, lightweight, and convenient. You see them at restaurants, food stalls, and takeout services. But foam containers are generally not designed for microwave heating. When exposed to high temperatures, materials can behave differently, and foods that are hot, oily, or acidic may increase the possibility of substances moving from packaging into food. This is why many food safety experts recommend transferring food from foam packaging into a microwave-safe dish before reheating. Now, if you are thinking, "Doctor, I have done this for years. Should I be worried?" I want you to hear this clearly. Do not panic. The goal is not fear. The goal is awareness. Your health is not determined by one container or one meal. Health is influenced by many factors working together over time: your diet, your physical activity, your sleep, your medications, your environment, and the daily choices you repeat. Research from organizations including the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences continues to examine how certain environmental chemicals may interact with the human body, including substances known as endocrine disrupting chemicals. The important message is not that every exposure causes disease. The important message is that reducing unnecessary exposure, when practical, is a sensible health habit. And for many seniors, this is good news, because small changes are often the easiest changes to maintain. If this information is already making you look differently at the containers in your kitchen, I want to take a moment to share something important. Many people think healthy aging is only about big decisions. They think it is about expensive supplements, complicated diets, extreme exercise routines. But often, protecting your health comes down to simple habits repeated consistently. The small choices you make every day can become part of your overall health story. If this video is helping you understand your kitchen habits more clearly, please tap the like button. It helps this information reach more seniors and families who may also benefit from learning these simple safety steps. And if you have a container habit you are unsure about, share it in the comments. I read the comments because your questions help guide future videos. Also, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss more practical health information from Dr. Sophia Adams. Now, let's talk about something even more important, because the container itself is only part of the story. The way we use containers also matters. Many people make mistakes without realizing it. The first mistake is heating food in plastic containers with the lid completely closed. When food heats, steam builds pressure. A sealed container may not allow that steam to escape properly. Always follow the instructions that come with your container. The second mistake is microwaving food for longer than necessary. A better approach is to heat food gradually. Warm it, check it, stir if needed. Continue heating only until it reaches the desired temperature. The third mistake is assuming that a container that says food safe automatically means microwave safe. These terms are not always the same. The fourth mistake is ignoring the condition of your containers. Many people replace kitchen appliances but continue using damaged food containers for decades. Sometimes we forget that kitchen items age too. Now, I want to return to Margaret. Remember Margaret? The 71-year-old who had been reheating meals in the same old plastic containers for years. When she learned more about container safety, she did not throw away everything in her kitchen overnight. She did not become afraid of food preparation. Instead, she made small changes. She replaced her oldest damaged plastic containers. She started reheating meals in glass containers more often. She checked labels before using containers in the microwave. And most importantly, she became more aware. The biggest change was not the containers, it was her confidence. Margaret felt she was making informed decisions instead of simply guessing. And that is the message I want you to remember. Health is not about perfection. It is about awareness. It is about understanding your choices. Now, before I give you the practical steps, I need to say this clearly because your safety matters more than anything in this video. If you have concerns about chemical exposure, your food containers, or your personal health risks, speak with your healthcare professional. This video is educational and does not replace medical advice. You should consider replacing a container if it has deep scratches or cracks, it has changed color, it has become cloudy, it has a strong smell after washing, it has warped from heat. Here are 5 simple steps you can use starting today. Number 1. Choose safer reheating containers. Use glass or ceramic containers designed for food use and microwave heating. Number 2. Replace damaged plastic containers. Do not wait until they completely break. Number 3. Stop reusing containers meant for single use. Number 4. Read labels before heating food. Number 5. Focus on the bigger picture of healthy aging. Your containers matter, but so do your meals, your movement, your sleep, your medical checkups, your mental well-being. Do not allow one health topic to create fear. Use it as motivation to become more informed. Maybe you are thinking, I have been doing this for 20 years. Have I already caused damage? Is it too late to make changes? Remember this, making better choices today is still valuable. You do not need to look backward with fear. You can look forward with knowledge. You are not weak for asking questions about your health. You are not overreacting because you want to understand what you put into your body. Being curious about your health is a sign that you care about your future. So the biggest lesson today is simple. Do not fear your microwave. Understand what you use every day and make better choices where they make sense. Your health is built through thousands of small decisions, and sometimes one small choice in your kitchen can be part of taking better care of yourself. If this video helped you understand your everyday habits a little better, please hit the like button. Tell me in the comments. How long have you been using your current food containers? And do you usually reheat your food in plastic, glass, or ceramic containers? Subscribe and turn on notifications because every week, Dr. Sophia Adams shares practical health information designed to help you age with confidence, independence, and better understanding. And if you want to learn more about the everyday habits that may affect your health after 60, watch the next video on your screen now. Your health journey continues there.